Пам-парам, пам-парам. Да. Погнали. Заканчивай, так сказать, контент. Я думаю, тут немного осталось. А может много. Опа, ботинки. А чё я с ними ничего не могу делать? Я не могу подобрать ботинки. Взаимодействовать с ним. Ну ладно.
Yes, what is it? What? What did you say? I can't hear you! The music is too loud! Oh, the project! There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers. He doesn't listen to me! Thanks! Let me know how it goes! It's true. If you're desperate...
Жесть.
Yo, man.
Вот это меня откатило, потому что вчера вылетел. Вот это кринж.
They're hardcore. They're just clothes. It's just a style, you know, normal hard style.
Dedicated. Test your limits. Surpass them. Dance till you drop. Dance till you die. That's a good way to go.
Dead body, the mass murderer. There is.
No, that's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin. The speed.
It's not coming. Okay, sure. You
Come on, Noid. I think we owe him.
ourselves guess it would. Yeah, not like.
Build it ourselves! We built this nightclub, we can build anything!
Yeah,
And
maybe not that big, but pretty big. Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Close your eyes. Unfold your eye beyond you turn.
Centaur.
yeah! Connect the centaur to the...
Huh? Which would.
One roundabout! One wavelength! Hardcore!
It's gonna be the most hardcore.
We have the amp!
He's right. All women. I don't know.
And before you ask, no, you can't have the...
Can't do it. Yeah. Why you're God?
Welcome back.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
Goodbye, officer.
Жесть, вот это меня откатило.
What do you see? I don't know. They're about the same size. Not the same boots, no, but they could be the same. No, these prints are pretty standard.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno.
Fucking yeah.
I'll die before.
The trash container. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. The container sounds a muffled gong.
Make way.
A lorry. A lorry. The smell of... There's something odd. It takes as you...
Funny, isn't it? The lady
Where the radio used to be. It's about the... Not just any face.
You've surprised me more than once during the course of our...
The movie star. A metallic drawer. Pull it. You closed.
Fuck does Kuno care?
What's going on? Is an ungovernable youth on...
Get your... You should... You...
That went wrong.
Kuno does...
Ну, потому что... Также выполнил этот чек. А, баба. Можно еще больше эмпатии получить. Реально.
Fuck does Kuno... Kuno doesn't...
Ну, не можно, стоп. Нужно взять еще этот прикол лес.
Fuck does Kuno care?
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno-S.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But she put...
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful.
Crazy. Stop.
She understands.
Yo, talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated.
Kuno.
He's meant everything he said before. But right now, he not only means it, he...
Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, forget Kuno said that.
A cop would... The creature. Fear. Kuno.
Kuno, that's it. Kuno wasn't... Look.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie snow.
And he doesn't even want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's. Fuck no, crazy.
Some things are too awful.
Fuck no, she's not. Yeah.
What was that?
She was in the hallway. Yeah. Kuno's got. I don't know. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. How's Kuno? Kuno's got this shit under control. Listen. Listen. See.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously. He may not be able to do it.
Alright. Now we can do business. Yeah? Don't see. Remember? See. It's tension and release with Kuno. Kuno flexes for. Here, pick Kuno blood.
Money debt doesn't mean anything. He's just saying words.
Kuno get problem is Kuno and his dad had a dirty popo man is you. In there, Kuno's
Are you sure you can take on the post?
like half a bag.
That's hard.
Yeah, half a G. One fuck you.
You can barely.
Okay, Kuno's listening. All right, pig. Just go to. That's it.
What the hell are you signing us up for here? Okay then.
Kuno doesn't.
I'll die before. Welcome back.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow. She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup. Your words echo through it's real. Tell her.
What is? I know. I'll stick. So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer? Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to. What is it? Oh, really? So, the thing that's been eating you is the slow pace of social progress? No, it sounds like you just got chick issues. Okay, why'd you think that? Wow, man, that's pretty symbolic, don't you think? Okay, what else? There you have it then, chick trouble. Not political after all, really? You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her? Wow, man, that's some pretty strange shit. Are you sure the letters were for you? How come you don't remember though? Is it like some selective memory thing? Yeah, or it might be that. This one time I did so much boo.
It's obvious she's done
Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. People in Königstein are mostly rich. Yeah, I'm sorry. Might be for the best to keep that shit forgotten at.
Yes, but it itches really, really bad.
Yo, man. What's on your mind? So your cop thought I felt...
Really?
Alright, so any cop prep you gotta do, you do it, don't sweat.
That maniac is obviously...
All I have to do is run a cable from the engine up the centre. How should I...
At the very least.
Personally...
Now he's playing your tune. Better make sure you're ready to blast while circuit bending.
Do what you have hardcore... Like Egg said. Yo, man.
Ну ладно, банально.
Yo, man. Rest of the crew has got to stay in.
Much love to my hardcore antenna.
Good luck, guys.
Try to squeeze in a promo spot while you're on air. We've got to start putting the word...
Back across the waterlock. At least we are getting our...
You can grab that amplifier, officer. And you start spooling up those cables. Maybe we can get it all in one go. Just plug that in there.
It's done. I believe...
Yeah, as ready as we're gonna be. Grab one of these can sets, both of... No idea what we're gonna hear when I turn this thing on, so be prepared for anything. Trick is to keep transmitting your request until the big bad acknowledges ya. You got that? Good. That's your cue, lawman.
You're all alone out there. The lieutenant looks up at you, nervous for who the...
Give it another go.
Perhaps you're simply imagining it, but it seems as though you're learning to pull apart.
Nein, Liebling, das lasse ich nicht zu. Die kann zu unseren Jungen... Marianne, mir erzählt das.
Something about her son going to Vredefort on an aerostatic to see some psychologists. Or maybe the psychologists are saying it's normal to have feelings for strangers. Foreign languages were never your strong suit.
Liebling.
Keep trying. We'll get through these radio spookers eventually. Again.
It's gone now.
I didn't say anything, Detective.
Someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
An uncomfortable silence falls.
It's been a long winter. Long and cold.
I promise you I didn't, even though it certainly sounds like me.
Sounds like your partner's being haunted by his past self. Or maybe he's trying to warn himself. From the future, most like.
It's just a little bit of pale interference, Detective. A little...
Natürlich halten ihn die Psychologen für vollkommen normal.
You just have to embrace the spookiness. Now give it another go.
But someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Sunset, please acknowledge. Liebling, bitte. Ist unser einziges... Worship Archer.
The signals are getting increasingly mixed. Plucking Archer's signal from this will be like isolating.
This isn't looking good. The radio spookers are winning. Don't know. If we can't get around the interference, we're in deep trouble. Says here, main step, volume to the max. That's not too helpful. My guess, you climb up the centaur, man. See if there's anything...
This isn't exactly your...
Someone has been maintaining it.
No problem at all. You've already teleported up. Come on, son. This isn't anything but a common hype. Images of your body smashed against the pavement flood your mind. This is dangerous.
You actually haven't. But you have proven that you are a relatively capable climber.
Your gloves give you a solid grip. Keep it together, champ. You've got this. And before you know it, you're safely perched atop the monument. The connection itself is nothing more than a little braid of the whole monument is covered in a thin but durable layer of oil and grime.
Well, what's it look like? That's not good. We should have cleaned the centaur, man. Hang on. I'm looking at Egg's checklist. He says, if all fails, bend antenna. Narrow is the hardcore. It says here, muscle stop. Good question. Maybe, since you're already up there...
The speed freak is right. The responsibility is yours and yours alone. You are not intentionally. It's a matter of this faithful steed is in near the sky is you turn to the east. A few of the idle lorry drivers and strikebreakers gesture at you with their cigarettes. More out of curiosity than anything, she yells a single word you can't make out, and then shuts the window with a violent thunk. Your grip is firm, yet controlled. The swelling in your headset.
Looks like it's working. Keep going.
Nein,
The signal is clear. The storm has...
Try it now.
Officer Sunset, this is Collision Worship Archer. We are acknowledging and accepting you.
There it is. The big bad. Now be quick. I'll keep us aligned as long as I can.
There is so much you wish you could ask. Your efforts have bought you some time, but you can't forget what...
Please be advised that you are speaking on a public frequency. What is your request? You are currently speaking with Collision Worship Archer.
flagship of Insurgent forces in Revachol. No, the captain of the Archer is deeply classified intelligence. We are the second signaler. Our name is not important. All you need to know is that we hold the position of second signaler aboard the...
You really don't have the faintest guess what her name could be. There's something in the way she refers to herself, always with the first person plural. A deliberate blurring of the boundary between herself and the institution she represents.
Because it's standard practice for signalers to use the pluralis officialis during the course of our duties. It's meant to serve as a reminder that we don't speak only for ourselves. For instance, as second signaler, we represent Coalition Mercy Parter, which in turn...
Meaning, she's the voice of all those living souls.
No, of course not. There are many nations outside the Moral Interest umbrella. In Seoul, Samara... Perhaps you could say that we represent the interests and hopes of a great many people. But you could say, just as easily, that we are... It all depends on your perspective. The chief signaler, our superior. But now, we've wandered quite far afield. What was your request? That's difficult to say. We have a very particular view from our observation platform up here. Perhaps the best way to describe it, it is to say we have a very wide perspective. Well, it's rather dark now, but from our portal, we can just make out the rolling hills. There are a few people on horses by a small pond. The homes and gardens are quite beautiful. Very near, like those in certain areas of Messina. We cannot say for certain. East it must be.
She needs to see you down here. That's the only way she'll really get what you're about.
Martinez. That is to the west, yes? Stand by a moment. Yes, we are looking at the river now. There are small islands. Interesting. The west of the city looks very different from the east. There's a large motorway dividing it nearly in half. This must be the 881, no? It appears to go on for quite a while. There's a heavily industrial... But now we seem to be quite turned about.
Liebling, bitte.
Signal's weakening. I guess you got...
Come again? We're picking up more interference. Acknowledged. To reach the committee, all you need to do is fill out the appropriate request form, and if the liaison accepts your request, you will be invited to address the committee at their next quarterly public hearing. We believe the next...
She's got to be jerking your chain, right? You can't wait that long.
Not a problem. If this is a time-sensitive matter, you may... They typically respond within a few weeks. We're afraid that it's quite impossible. We cannot transfer you to the committee because we are not entrusted with that responsibility. We are simply the second signaler. We're here, officer.
You're getting out tangled by the big bag.
What part of me?
We will hear your request.
That's only because they haven't heard about your problems yet.
Please confirm. Are you saying your partner is somehow impeding your investigation?
Are you completely out of your mind, Detective? No use. The big bear can't hear us. I don't understand. I thought he was making progress.
Officer, surely you're aware that it is a civil offense to Now, please excuse us while we update the receiving frequency. This connection will be cleared in 4, 3, 2...
And the lieutenant gives a long sigh.
I think it's best for you to climb off the statue now, Detective. Your real work is done here.
There's a damp you look around. There's really no point.
About time. You grab that amp.
What's one more trip across the waterlock?
Alright, Copman. We've held up more than our share of this collaboration. I hope you recognise how...
If you want to show your appreciation, we can still use your help. Egg is the one to talk to. Hardcore! Mutual aid!
Sure, I'll put this.
Не, загружаем. Потом пройдем эту залупу. Ну это жесткая какая-то залупа. Ну, это был приколдесная хуйня. А теперь продолжаем. Тут надо позвонить. Потом по факту может Титус успеешь делать.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine. Calling, calling, calling. Still.
Stop calling me, man. I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work. Tetris.
Disconnect.
Are we about done with this now?
Calling. Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone in quite a while.
If I could go just 1 month without writing, no.
The man, you do not... Seems like it did not have time to... Lucky you. The call went too fast. You closed... Strange. This is not how you started before. You dialed 411. Yes. 4 an ultra long calling. Calling. The saddest. Both calling. The handset starts slipping from your sweaty palm. The lieutenant is too far away to hear your yelp. The sea wind blows. Calling. 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 Then.
Hello? Who is this? No. It's you, isn't it? Dora.
Dora, and in the distorted distance, you hear some... It doesn't matter if...
What? Oh no. Is that you?
This is too much. You need to recede.
Oh no, not this. What? You're not a revolutionary, Harry.
You only have 2, maybe 3 things left to say before the change runs out.
I don't understand what you're saying. Oh, God. Do you know, it's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours.
She does not answer anymore.
Harry.
Disconnect tone. The machine ran out of money.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Show me.
Scav,
Madame, please drop the fight.
you shouldn't be here.
This is bad. Getting your weapon back is...
Comply, or I will light you the fuck up. Failure to comply. I am the police. Don't move. Don't. Suspect is on the... That one extra lick with a baton or extra knee striker.
Be careful, detective.
You'll have to go for the gun sooner or...
Officer.
Ma'am, please. We want to have...
Disturbance report.
What happened again? A neurodegenerative disease. The woman looks...
This is...
So this is what the weather's like on the other end of a cop's gun.
Fascinating. See? This is what happens when we're not around.
It's a...
As she waves her...
Confiscate.
I don't think she's on drugs.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Status unconfirmed.
You are? Mr. Moran?
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now. It has enough...
What's the situation?
Law enforcement...
Does she not believe you two are actually police officers?
License and registration. License and registration.
It's not a code. Just, she's losing it. One twitch and there will be blood. She's frantic. Host almighty. Don't count on that. You saw the Beano Cloud can't shoot for shit.
Suicide by cop. Split second decision.
I was
What is this? These guns have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me?
She grabbed the gun.
No.
Great gears up.
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around.
Her scratched skin is warm to...
She's in a stupor. Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. There's a bit more to this than that. I don't think we could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. That would just be a waste of bit. Then we can... But I think we...
Lee?
She's... The woman is one of... There were narcotics. The old woman. She...
Oh.
It's hard to say. It's been so long since you wore yours.
It's your hat.
You take... She... Listen to him. For once.
Thank you.
He's grateful. Hardcore.
Hardcore!
The Copper NATO is back. What do you want? What's that, Copper?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians?
Yeah. We'll send someone out. God, poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Kuron or something. Bastards left her.
Hey, wasn't Everott's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Pig? You're fucking with me. Your gun.
Sure did, boss. Heard him loud and clear. The pig.
Well, at least I can see you got it back. If you have any questions. Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo. Fuck you, pig. What the fuck you are playing now?
Easy, Al. Don't let him get to you. Have one.
Don't disrespect Miss LaPlante, Copper. She's good people. We all get a little crazy sometimes. Was, like before, just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls.
Us kids? That must have been ages ago. The children kept her together.
Get wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know.
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig? No, I didn't.
Yeah, cop. That's some dunno. She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
No problemo, cop man.
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Yes?
Vic Cloud, true, hardcore, internally coherent.
All car, all right, yeah!
He furrowed.
Hardcore! The question is, what is the question? But there was... Vic Cloud, true, hardcore, internally Good morning, yeah, 1, 2, 3, it's the mess. Vic Cloud, true, yeah!
This young, or maybe it's not got.
You know about?
You know Van Eyck? Wow!
The skinny.
Solomon! Oh, Aked, the ad. Vic Cloud, true, hardcore, internally all car.
He furrows.
Hard. Is it though? But is it? I mean, really? No, but...
Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore.
Yeah,
Could it be?
There's not some, isn't some, it's like...
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
The young, his friend. If anything, it sounds a bit proto. Like it's...
Wow!
For a moment, you almost think he's going to put his hand down. But...
I think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot sink it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be? What? Guys, there's something happening in...
As your mind works, the beat recedes from your ears. You hear your own blood pulsing through your head, nourishing your thoughts with oxygen. The abstract shapes swelling in the foreground, the hardcore.
Oh yeah!
But you're not. This is almost certainly...
I know! No! This is the answer! Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah!
You know it in your lungs where the pressure...
What? Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from? I'm sorry. I don't know anything about Nordic music.
He feels ashamed he can't be of more service to the future of dance music. The young man falls silent with appreciation. He even tries to contain his...
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix fan. Yeah, maybe that string. Anyway, that's all yours to figure out.
Copman! No nation, but transnet.
Don't be a...
Yeah!
Unless you were thinking,
Hardcore soup!
he's not a communist.
Yeah! With a rebel yell! I can...
Please don't Oh, jeez. Please don't do that. There's enough
Ah! Yeah! D'accord!
Basically, yes it is.
Lungs are for love! Venden...
Why wouldn't they?
I think so. Rhymes that keep their secrets will unfold behind the clouds. Tape! Yeah! Spins the tape until the space escape! Yeah! Alright! No! No, no! This is gonna make people scared! Yeah! To the mega! Yeah! Oh!
Oh,
Don't worry, hang on!
Whoa.
Great!
Every... No nation! Yeah! Alright!
Yes, what is okay, but
Maxim! Max!
I know.
Pump it!
Glue style.
See? Because
Can't...
of course it.
Yeah!
Never mind.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air.
Born ready. Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, there's tightness in...
What?
5, 4, 2, 1. Mute this in.
No, with the woman in the silence. A low hum starts creeping up your spine. It flow
Guys, get...
in
The beauty and...
No!
in the corner.
The window.
Cracks.
Calm down!
It's shaking.
That's it. I'm muting it. Shit. Yes, Andre.
Fuck.
In the this is it. A great roar. The vault of and then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock.
Egg.
You did... Yeah?
Yes. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too.
it was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again. It was... I have...
Her voice seems muffled in the silence.
Yes.
That it...
They need to hear about this. Stay here.
I want you to...
I don't care. But now...
Yes.
Sometimes you have an explanation for all this.
Yes, what is it?
You don't have to. You already... These thought drinking coffee.
What? But...
That comforts her. You have her, the lieutenant.
Then...
It's not...
Then the pale is... But the grading... I understand. A theory of the pale where... According... And in...
An intellect...
I also have a...
knows how to think this.
Of course! I have considered most of them...
Some of them might. A black...
You think the press...
She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had to...
I told the producers we need to go... You mean... Play Sans and the Dice Maker? There was almost no one left when we packed up. Then go tell them.
An amateur.
Yes, you think the...
She already made up her mind when she heard it.
True, we ne...
She falls...
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest... Some of this I can use to...
Ma'am, you will certainly...
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular.
Yeah!
Thank you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have anthroponetic detection to perform in this district.
The creep. It must be anthroponetic crosstalk. The one you get.
Incredible.
It's quite pale. Anytime.
Yes?
Так.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. The life is got. You dial the the headset left. You dial the calling, and calling for. The cold metal. It didn't. Bent metal. You are kudos.
Yes?
Hardcore.
The headless found right.
Please tell me we are not here to look for a headless man in a tracksuit.
Don't listen to the lieutenant. He doesn't.
No one's actually seen the headless phone rider because he doesn't exist. There's nothing to wait for. We should get some.
Yes, stay.
There, we waited. Nothing happened. Happy now? I know myths and legends, so let's go.
No.
The hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane. Bronze-colored ribbons of... The hawthorn tree is not, at first, destructive. The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane. The hurt feelings of the younger stems and branches are adorned with sharp thorns that scratch your hand. With slow, it curls up into a mess inside your pocket. Maybe Roy from the pawn shop can help you with this.
What's the tape for? How? It's broken and unspooled. Do you think your new buddy knows how to fix it? You could also get it fixed at the pawn shop across the street. We shouldn't waste our time.
Good idea. He might have the tools.
Hello, hello. You mean Reese Foley? Yeah, I do, but I'm not some Mr. Fix-It. I'm a pawnbroker. If you want to pawn the tape, sure. Although it looks pretty...
Just explain why you need this so much. He's bound to understand.
Huh? What do you mean? Yes, what about it? Is it any good? The music, I mean. Man, you're really invested in this. Okay, I'll help you out. It's going to take a moment, though.
You take some time to look around the store. The play of, you know, these visuals would look super cool in the church.
Yeah, I bet they would. All those, a sanctuary filled with hand-picked positive photons.
There's a but, isn't there? There's always a but.
I rather like it here, too. So yeah, I'm not giving you my projector. This tape is all I can do for you and your friends.
Looks like he really means it. There's no way to turn this around, I'm afraid.
Yeah, my pleasure.
A typical Martinez streetlight sit.
Hardcore. Charge.
DeLorean!
Vibrate. He stabbed. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither.
Yeah! Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't control it. It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. Starts compressing.
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with the after effects of...
Oh! I don't know. Maybe someone can do something with this. I imagine this is the sounds that the future could make. Yeah! Yeah! Remix time!
A hand on his...
Wow! Did you get this from...
A great excitement is bubbling to the surface within him. This is big.
Listen, I'm just going to show it to you. Wow! Here's that? It's a science match! Now, if only we had the beat for the full assault!
What is this? It's good. How did you guys do that?
Yes, but what if Van Eyck based his remix on some forgotten local melody? Like a folk song? And you just found...
Nah, to me it sounds like classic Van Eyck. I don't think he needs any inspiration from folk songs.
I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action. Contingencies of our limb.
Noid's right. Eggheads, no. This is definitely part of the same song. Something mysterious is going on here.
Be how it may, if it fits, it fits! Bring up the volume!
What about the bass? Do you have any ideas for that?
Yeah, I remember. You said it.
I think you might know the answer.
Yeah! What's right? Oh! Oh!
What about that compressor Andre was setting up?
Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't think...
But it could be hyper hardcore!
Да. Дальше все. Unreal.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you. Goodbye.
Yo, man.
Какой-то чистый эндгейм.
Welcome back.
Ну что это за чудовищные статы требуемые?
Good morning! Yeah! Good morning! Yeah! Harder car! Good morning! Yeah!
Bzz, 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 goes the track in the background, never ending. You can't grasp what's missing, but you can try to make something up anyway. The young man bobs his head.
Good morning! Yeah!
Here's an idea. Say what you said before, the exact same thing. Or wait, say something that's only marginally different. It will yield a drastically different outcome.
The Fluxifier? Where is that?
As you fiddle with the knobs,
Copman can ride the knobs! So...
whatever it is you did, it seems to have helped slightly. Maybe now.
Good morning! Yeah!
Here's an idea. Say what you said before, the exact same thing. Or wait, say something that's only marginally different.
Yeah!
It's hard to say for sure, but the...
Good morning! Yeah!
Here's an idea.
Oscillator matrix? Where is that? Top secret! You gotta bring us some!
Don't listen to him. He's making shit up.
Это невозможно на самом деле. Да бред. Интерфейсинг ничего не качает, блядь.
Here's an idea.
The fluxifier? Where is that?
As you fit...
Copman!
Whatever it is you did, it seems to have helped slightly.
Good morning! Yeah! Harder car!
Ooh.
Good morning! Yeah! Good morning! Yeah!
Sidechain the beat. Listen, you can use the compressor to select between which track it's compressing, either the auxiliary signal or the main input from the tape. Make it alternate between the signals. The compressor controls the gain based on the level of the signal on the aux sidechain input. It will allow maintaining a loud sound without peaks that fill up all the headspace.
Sidechaining it, you said!
Then he puts on his headphones and his eyes go wide, wider than they've ever gone on drugs. He starts jumping up and down.
Hey, what did you do to Egghead, Cop Man? Did you break him?
Are you ready?
Noid straightens his back.
I was born ready, Egg.
Басики пошли.
The audio assault is glorious. The Speed Freak dances on the stage.
This is beauty! This is...
What in the world is going on? The way melody and bass flow together. It's unnatural.
Introducing the ultimate sound!
God damn it. This dance club idea might just work out.
DeLorean Church! The place to be!
This is it. This is a new era. The fabric of the world. Who will be the innocence of hardcore anodic dance music?
Good morning!
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, officer.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Welcome back.
Yes, what is it?
Ну, почему я не могу взять эти ботинки, не понимаю. Че, погодно?
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, officer. Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes and vacate your skull.
Total darkness. Here it will begin. Oh, don't worry. The music's still there. It's you who is gone. This is a pivotal moment. Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid. Who fucking cares? No. Orgasmic.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. To rule the world. Yes, it's all true. In the spinal cord.
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Foolhardy! Do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe a...
With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become as you open your eyes, you should scream. Hyper, you have become a flawless interlocking mechanism. A flesh and bone approximation of the throb coming from the speaker setup of the one called Eggheads. Entirely.
Oh my god! No way!
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future. He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
What's going on here? Delinquent.
This is clearly a Code 31 emergency. The lieutenant squeezes the bridge officer. He's obviously having trouble adjusting to this.
The Code 31 emergency? Really?
The lieutenant crossed.
What's happening? Good for you. Rock on then. What? Come.
Did that just cheer him up a bit? Could be. It feels like who's the one in charge? You are.
Are you kidding me? Get my what on?
Sheesh, okay.
Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork, plus some...
Nah, it's not Ruby.
Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah? I did 15 years in... Now, check this shit out.
The lieutenant begins to hit the church floor with such intensity, it's reasonable to fear he'll kick a hole right through it. It doesn't look like he'd give a shit either. The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly.
Asil? Aren't you going to dance?
No, recording.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance. Before turning, the young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion. The dynamic motion of your flailing, you feel as if turning on the hyperdrive would be a point of no return. Feels almost melancholy. Are you sure you have the entire posse along for this?
Here we go. Hardcore, feel the sound above my head.
The what now? The sound?
Above my hair, man.
Okay, this is too imbecilic. Excuse me.
On the coast of the Martinique, in a small weather-beaten stave church, built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center, an officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's...
I am La Rebachelière. I am the city. I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Revach. My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my hair is red. Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on Tuiles. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And the modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils. I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs. You are an officer of the citizens' militia, Jante and Rebut. You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot. I need you. You can keep me on this earth.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his tongue lolling out. Several others are...
Had a good rest there?
Fuck yeah! I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
That's all great, but we should really get going. We spent enough time...
Nah.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Man! Now, man! Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000...
End of human development. Mission complete.
All right.
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles underneath.
Goodbye, officer. Oh, the god of dance. Goodbye, officer.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Hardcore.
Да-да.
Yes, what is it?
Нет, чел забагал. Так.
Yo, man. What's on your mind? So, man, what's on your rest of the...
Much love to my hardcore antenna.
Good luck, guys.
Try to squeeze
Back across.
You can grab that amplifier, officer, and you start spooling up those cables. Maybe we can get it all in one go.
Если не получится с первого раза, то... Заюзаю ставчик.
Just plug.
It's done.
Yeah, as ready as we're gonna be. Grab one of these cans. No idea what we're gonna hear when I turn this thing on, so be prepared for anything. Trick is to keep transmitting your Good. That's your cue, lawman.
You're all the lieutenant nervous.
Give it another.
Perhaps you're... Something about her son going to Vredefort on an aerostatic to see some psychologists. Or maybe the psychologists...
Keep trying. Again.
It's gone now.
I didn't say...
Someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
An uncomfortable...
It's been a long winter. Long and cold.
I can assure you it's not my twin brother. Though it certainly does.
So you're...
It's...
Natürlich halten ihn die Psychologen für vollkommen normal.
You just have to...
But some...
The signals are...
This isn't... Don't know... Says here... My...
This...
Someone...
No, come on, some images of your body smack...
You actually haven't. But you have proven that you are related...
Your gloves, if you keep it together, champ. You've got this. And before you know it, you're safely perched atop.
Yes, you're a natural gymnast, detective. Now, would you like to do what you got up there to do?
The connect the...
Well, what's it look like? Hang on. I'm looking at Egg's checklist. He says, if all fails, he says here, since...
The speed freak is right. You are not this faithful clear across the river. A few, she yells a single word you can't make out, and then shuts the window with a violent thunk.
Жесть.
Your grip.
Looks like he's...
The sig...
Try it now!
Lieutenant Dubois.
There it is!
There is so...
Please be advised that you are speaking on a public frequency. We can assure you, it is coming as soon as possible. Oh, most likely. Though, of course, it depends on the... You must understand, the moral intern is responsible for for ensuring the continuance and flourishing of mankind for the next 3. Fortunately, we have contingency spreads to help guide our decision-making. Of course, there is no one spread that can reasonably account for all. It's not really our area of expertise, but we can try to explain. Picture a smooth hill made from fresh dirt. Now, if you stand atop this you're thinking about this metaphor too literally. The point is that we know only that the water will run down, but not what course it will take. If we place a rock in the water's path, will it divert to the left or to the right? We cannot say, but we may predict which way it might run in either event. That is the essence of the idea. You might also imagine these spreads as a kind of tree, with every... Not exactly. No one can know the future. But with contingency spreads, it is possible to predict...
Meaning, there are more and less reasonable futures.
But we shouldn't overstate their importance. They are simply... Well, yes, just as some events are less probable than others. While we expect the vast majority of realities will fall within a normal confidence interval, there must necessarily be some that fall outside that range as well. Who are we to say? We are only a second signaler, not a metaphysician. This is the only reality we have. The key, we believe, is to be open. That's...
But didn't the wild pine...
You must understand, when we speak of contingency spreads, we are talking about the most fantastically complex data visualization human beings are capable of producing, with thousands of events.
It makes your brain swell.
It may be the case that, under certain scenarios, Revachol is vitally important, as it was during the collision landings in 08. It may also be the case, in many other equally plausible scenarios, that Revachol is simply another once great city, like countless others throughout history. Perhaps, perhaps not. The world is full of great cities that have... It's even possible the cities that will resolve the questions of the future. For this reason, responsibility for developing contingency spreads is only assigned to highly trained analysts working with advanced radio computers and a steady supply of drones. Even though we are only a second signaler, we can tell you with great certainty that there is no contingency spread for you, Lieutenant Dubois. Simply that there is no such thing as an individual contingency spread. Please understand, we are not some totalitarian enterprise. We are committed to and bound by the highest values of individual freedom and opportunity. It is a work in progress, but it is also the best way that humanity... A very important question, with a very simple answer. We want to... Beyond that, it may be said that we are the inheritors and stewards of immeasurable. It includes interstellar travel, 3 scientific revolutions, humanism, internationalism, the welfare state, and balance of terror theory. Nothing less than the intellectual foundation. The role of the Moralist International is twofold. It's an elegant idea, one of the cornerstones of the modern era. In short, it holds that durable, lasting peace is possible when the major powers are capable, because no rational state is willing to accept the risk of such a calamity befalling its own people. All powers are incentivized to de-escalate conflicts before they reach the point of no return. A state is like any other living thing. It wants to survive and grow. A state that doesn't... It was established by many of the same founding party members who elected Dolores Day, and who, after her assassination, dedicated their lives to the continuation of... There are many. The communists say they are the next dialectical step in an inexorable spiral of progress. They claim to have resolved the inherent contradictions of more. The fascists say they are both the ancestors of and the successors to the Loyalism. In other words, they believe that Dolores Day's reign simply represents a glorious phase of expansion within a greater Franco-Nigerian heritage. And then, there are our prodigal cousins, the Vazan Social Democrats, who hold our same values and have even adopted many of our same rights and iconography, though they persist...
For some reason, it's the Social Democrats she sounds most exasperated with.
We don't resent them. It's more that we are disappointed that they have chosen to emphasize certain points of dispute.
She speaks of them like a family member she's abandoned hope.
But of course, they also remain dependable partners. The RCM exists under the umbrella of the Coalition, just as the Coalition exists under the umbrella of the Moral Intern. At the same time, the RCM is not exactly of the Coalition. It's our understanding that the RCM's organizational structure predates the Coalition. We believe it may even be modeled after the communal brigades themselves.
There is some truth to that.
But in a practical sense, it's the responsibility of the ethics divisions to ensure that both organizations are working toward the same ends. One now, committed to upholding moralist history, is a river. Let us answer your question with a question. Have you ever seen evening fall over the old town of Vesperashit? If you have, then you would remember. It is one of the great wonders of the world. Impossible. The heart of the city, the old town, is a district composed of weather. But as the sun sets, the shadows cast by those columns and arcades weave together to form an intricate umbrella.
The name at Vesperaskit means evening comes.
Not only that, but you are also part of that centuries-long plan. When you cross one of the open plazas, your own shadows is effortlessly woven into the great lattice work. A deliberate synthesis. Yes, it is. We grew up there. We have seen the lattice with our own. She was. There are even those who say that at Vesperashit summoned Dolores Day, or that it was built in preparation. That's why the old town is sometimes called the Sur. Of course, such a city does not spring from nowhere, nor does it endure without effort. Its construction was the work of many generations, and its preservation about 3,000 years. It does, doesn't it? And yet, there remains a...
Liebling, bitte.
Come again? We're picking up. Acknowledge. If the liaison...
She's gotta be jerking your chain, right? You can't wait that long.
Not a problem. They typically respond within a few weeks. We're afraid that is... We cannot transfer you to the committee because we are not entrusted with that responsibility. We're here, Lieutenant.
You're getting out tangled by the big bag.
This isn't about you. Not really. It may have been at a certain point. But you've let go. Now, take a deep breath. Look upward. You don't have to bear the burden.
What? How do you know this? Lieutenant Dubois, this is a very serious claim. Please describe the situation.
There's papers rustling in the background. There, you've wedged your foot in the door. Now, if you could show the Coalition how much there, you have the facts. Just lay them out beneath the cold light of reason.
Please continue. We're listening. We have it. Is there anything else?
Detective, before you answer that, I urge you to weigh your words.
The lieutenant is afraid you're going to say something too outre.
We're afraid we must ask you to repeat that, Lieutenant Dubois.
Her tone has shifted. She's no longer herself.
Acknowledge. Listen very carefully, Lieutenant. We're going to ask you a series of questions. It is imperative. Good. First question. Are you currently in the vicinity of Surragli, the North Arcade Islands, or near Pale Offshore Platform in Sulindico? Very good. Next question. Would you describe the phenomenon as internal to the Isola or external to the...
What she means is, actually, you have no idea what those words could mean in this context.
Вот дичка.
Next question. At the time, did you experience sense objects? Yes. Examples may include sound, memory, light. Final question.
Of course not. The radio. You are part of a large There's no need.
We repeat. Were you alone?
You hear the sound.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Please stand by while we...
Signals are starting to misalign.
Lieutenant Dubois, this is collision worship Archer. Please acknowledge. Thank you for standing by. We are authorized to report the Committee of Responsibility. They would like you to address your matter to the committee directly, as their earliest convenience. Remain where you are. Collision Shuttle Laurel is setting a course for your position. They will arrive on...
To the southwest, several stars begin to move in unison.
No way! Big Ben!
The lieutenant adjusts his microphone and...
Well, what now? You've accomplished your side task. You've contacted Coalition Warship Archer. Is whether we are about to lose you to the Moral Intern.
A little rhyme jingling in your mind's attic. Of the future, of the past, of all that is not made to last. The lieutenant takes a moment.
I don't know where this case will lead us, Detective. But in a sense, that doesn't matter. Because that's what it means.
The lieutenant's final words are nearly swallowed by the roar of the...
Lieutenant Dubois, this is Collision Warship Archer. We have been instructed to inform you that the Laurel arrived at your position. Please...
No shit. How are they supposed to hear your acknowledgement over the thundering of their own?
Thank you. The Committee of Responsibility for Revachol has authorized us to offer you an immediate extraction. Do you accept? We are far past that point, Lieutenant. There is only one question now. Are you ready, or are you not?
The roundabout, the speed freak eyes, he's torn. There's nothing more. Soft core. The lieutenant looks up toward you. He starts to... He's spoken his piece, he thinks. It's up to you. There is something, a whisper, circulating among the city's footnoted alleyways and along...
Acknowledge. Laurel has...
Marianne hat mir erzählt, dass Oscar nicht mehr derselbe ist, seit auf einem Luftschiff
Weeks later, no answers about extracted cop. The condition and whereabouts of an RCM officer extracted by a coalition aerostatic 2 weeks ago remain unknown. The dramatic maneuver witnessed by dozens near the North Roundabout has reportedly increased tensions between the citizens of Martinez, the RCM, and coalition.
Вот так вот. Жесть.
Yo, man, rest of the...
Much love to my hardcore antenna, bro!
Good luck, guys.
Try to
Back across.
You can grab that amplifier, officer. And you start spooling up those cables. Maybe we can get it all in one go.
Ну,
Just plug that. Yeah, as ready as we're gonna be.
я нашел секретную
Grab one
концовку.
of these can sets.
Я
No
нашел
idea
секретную
what we're
концовку.
gonna hear when I turn. Honestly, that might be for the best. Don't know how good. That's your cue, little man.
Не, ну ее находили по-любому.
The loot nervous. Perhaps some.
Is that evil again?
I didn't say
Кто
anything.
пора?
An uncle.
I promise.
No.
The sig.
This is don't.
Я это уже проходил.
This. No counts images of your
Я просто
body
хочу узнать,
smashed
что если бы я
against the
другой
pavement
ответил было бы.
flood your mind. This.
You actually haven't, but you have proven that you are a relatively capable climber.
Не уверен, что это будет полезно для твоего организма. Я могу, например, питаться раз в 3 дня, только пользы от этого 0. Ну, желудок ты погубишь через уже год. Нахуй. Ну, блять, потому что кислота, блять, желчь и вся эта хуйня. Она вырабатывается все время. Если ты собьешь эту хуйню, это будет вообще пиздец.
Well, what's it look like? Hang on, I'm looking at egg. It says here, since
The speed freak is right. The responsibility is yours, and you are not this faithful. Scott, you turn to a few. She yells a single word you can't make out, and then shuts the window with a violent thunk. Your grip.
looks like
The sig.
try it.
Lieutenant,
There is.
please be advised that you're currently speaking with no. Our name
You read. There's something.
because, for instance,
Meaning.
no, perhaps it all depends on your why. But now we've wandered quite far afield. If the
She's got to be jerking your chain, right? This isn't now.
what? How do you know this, Lieutenant?
There. You have the facts. Just.
Please continue. We're listening. Was there anything else?
The lieutenant is afraid you're going to say something too outre.
We are listening. What did you learn about the victim?
Oh dear. You seem to be No. This is right.
Come again? Something miraculous, you say? We're afraid we aren't quite following. Who told you all this exactly? No, because we will. That's now. The first signaler has informed us that 2.
And
I think it's best for you to climb off the statue now, detective. Your real work...
The cold you look around. This...
About time. You grab that amp. Forget the cables.
What's one more trip across the waterlock?
Well, cop man, we've repaid the favour. Guess this cements the cop arg.
Yeah! Easy, Egg. We're still hardcore music venue organisers, first and foremost.
Sure, I'll put...
Yes, what is...
Hardcore.
Стоит ли еще раз переиграть? Сейчас попробуем. Последний раз. Даже перелидон. Ставьте перелидон.
Yo, man. Question.
Much love to my hardcore antenna.
Good luck, guys.
Я не верю в остроту, это ж читасы.
Try to squeeze in a promo spot while you're on air. We've got to start
back across the...
You can grab that amplifier, officer.
Ну,
And you start spooling up those
Ну, не
cables.
можешь.
Maybe we can get it all in one go.
Молодцы. Вау.
Just...
It's the...
Yeah, as ready as we're gonna be. Grab one of these cans. No idea what we're gonna hear when I turn it. Honestly, don't know. Good. That's up to you. I don't know your call sign.
You no, perhaps something.
Again.
So
you. No can.
But someone.
The signal.
This is don't know. Don't know. Mike.
This is
Someone.
No, come on, images of your body smashed against the pavement.
Ну, пройти эту игру на все ачивки нереально. Ну, типа, скипать вот так вот диалоги, это жесть.
Your gloves. Keep it together, champ. You've got this. And before you know it, you're safely perched atop the...
Yes, you're...
The connect... The...
Well, let's not... Hang on. I'm looking... It says here...
The speed freak is right. You are not this faithful... You turn to the... A few... You are not intentionally. It's a matter of perspective.
Nah.
The king was never meant to be seen from such an angle as you've attained.
Вот так вот.
You allow the...
Huh? Sounds like that was a false move. Signal's even worse now. The thing...
He's right.
I'm gonna...
A maelstrom. It's too...
Along with...
And there...
Try it now.
This is...
There is...
Please be advised. If the liaison...
She's got to be jerking your chain, right? You can't wait this now.
What? Lieutenant,
There's paper there. You have the facts. Just...
please continue. We have it.
The lieutenant is afraid you're going...
We're afraid...
her tone has shifted. She's noted.
Never mind that. All you need to...
Do as she said.
Acknowledge. Good. First question. Very good.
What she means is...
Answer the question, please. Next question. Yes. Examples may include sound, memory, light. Final question.
Of course not. You are part of a large family. There's no need to...
We repeat. Were you alone?
You hear the sound.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Along. Signal.
Lieutenant Dubois, this is Collision Worship Archer. Please acknowledge. Thank you. They would like you to address your matter to the committee directly, as their earliest convenience. Subito.
Snow.
No.
The loot.
Well, what now? Yes, you've accomplished is whether we are about to lose you to the moral intern. I don't...
What he means is, he can't believe you're about to renounce your half-brothers and sisters. The lieutenant takes a moment.
Detective, each of us has our part to play in the world. But I embrace it because it's my role. And it's yours too, detective. Whether you accept...
The lieutenant's final words are nearly swallowed by the roar of...
Lieutenant Dubois, this is Collision Worship Archer. We have been instructed to inform you that the law...
No shit.
Thank you. The Committee of Responsibility for Rebels... Repeat that, Lieutenant. What do you mean, you can't? Are you being impeded in some way? We have to say, this is extreme. What the consequences will be for your refusal to accept responsibility, we cannot say. For your sake, we pray they are not more than we all can bear. And now, we are updating our frequencies. We will not speak again. This connection will be cleared in 4, 3, 2, 1.
And the lieutenant gives a long sigh as he removes...
I think it's best for you to climb off the statue now, Detective. Your real work is done here.
You look around. There's real...
About time. You grab that amp. Forget the cables.
What's one more trip across the waterlock?
Well, cop man, we've repaid the favor. Guess this cements the cop our...
Yeah! Easy, Egg. We're still...
Sure, I'll put...
Hard cop.
Yo, man.
Жесть.
Yes, what is it?
Все. Welcome.
It's getting cold.
Good night, officer.
Good. It's a suspicion. An Earth every day.
Багованная мысль.
On the table, you see a bowl of water. The bed is comforting.
Ну, я сохранюсь, не побреюсь. Потом дорожусь, потому что меня не интересует эта хуйня. Если я буду какой-то кринжман на аватарке, вообще будет жесть.
On the table, you see a bowl of water. Like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman, you use the sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender. They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you. The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. This you almost look like a professional. Your face, such as it is, a regular human face. The bed is comforting. The place...
It's easier this time. Drifting off your head.
This respite. You've earned it, brother. Bask in the dark.
Не знаю.
Now you haven't. You've just been.
Бада инструкции мне.
No, this is the one before that. We'll just keep cycling it for.
Enjoy it. What?
You're welcome, Harry boy.
After centuries of darkness,
Hmm?
the alarm rings. But what's this?
Купи.
You actually feel rested. There's no time to cuddle.
On the table.
Yes? Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps, No, it's okay, I guess. I may have preferred the mutton chops. They sort of seem to cover the...
Damage. Yeah, damn it.
Either way, good on you.
Уникальные диалоги, по-моему, будут с Чиксой и Челом.
Again?
Не.
Yes.
Right.
What is it?
Не, надо загружать, потому что у меня кринж аватарка.
The bed is comforting. The place...
It's easier this time.
This respite. Now you haven't. No.
Enjoy it.
You're well.
After.
Yes?
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning south.
You're back. More lessons. What were
The camera of...
great body?
It must be.
There is a term. Elysium. It does. A term of. Let's. Glad to have been of his.
Oh, it's you. You mean the curse that I'm spared of because I live outside its immediate reach? I'm listening. Excuse me.
I'm afraid.
So it's you.
She looks outside the window where daylight has filled the yard.
You mean considering the fact that the world is collapsing on my porch? In any case, thank you for stopping.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to... What do you mean, actual source? I thought this issue was resolved. What?
Ma'am, what he's saying is true. We found an anthroponetic anomaly in the small Pinewood church down the coast. I don't mean to be an alarmist, and more research is needed, but it's not looking...
But that's not in any of the ancient texts. How am I supposed to protect my bookstore from that?
She's too afraid to even tell her the truth. It's out of her hands.
You're right, officer. I mustn't lose faith, especially now that Annette is finally settling in at school and making friends. No, we can't just leave. Besides, didn't I have some Sailite hope catchers round here somewhere? I must find them. Everything will be all right if I can just find... Thank you for your help in any case.
Nah.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more...
Ну, 15 опыта налутал. Давай все-таки снимать ботинки с долбоеба.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinge. A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility.
No response. The apartment numbers have fallen off the door. Nothing happens. Good thing you already have the chain cutters in your hand. Snip, don't let the quiet fool you.
I know there's no stopping.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills.
Good. Confess.
The minuscule amount, you pocket the bottle, blast it before you face the beast. Arno van Eyck. Okay, so Egghead is clearly not Van Eyck in disguise. Van Eyck is an Oranese disc jockey, but those people get around, especially in Revachol, in the clubs on Boogie Street. Perhaps he stayed here for a short stint and discarded part of the song he was working on. Just threw it away. And then it ended up... A bundle of... In the dark, it looks like a... something. It doesn't give it. Your hand touches a greasy duvet. It's deep. Inside, you see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man. You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
And look, the other foot is camouflaged by a striped sock. A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's trying to say something in his sleep. The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to... And then it dawns upon you. Pigs. He's trying to call you pigs. His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. Aloud.
At least he got to say his piece. Well, judging by the color of his hair...
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. There's still plenty to be scared of here. Just not what you thought.
I think he's still quite bad. I mean, what he has come to. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but... at least...
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's...
Can't you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Not a pretty sight. Look, he's trying to communicate. What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side. We could take him to Remedy or Saint-Baptiste. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves.
Years. The pile of blankets. Grunt. Silence. Only...
Yes?
Oh.
Fuck does Kuno care? Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way. Word on the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker. Distraction style.
Not a single
Kuno wants to hear all about it. But first, we split the kilo. Then Kuno knows what Kuno means.
Kuno means gram.
Wow, that's heavy. There you go. More than half in there. Kuno's...
There is no movement on the lieutenant's face as he stares intently at the trash container.
Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig? Yeah, you do some Sambo shit, sneak in. Is the hooker thing real? What? Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told ya. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have...
Kuno window?
Fuck you trying to do? Get the Kuno to stop. Kuno's just getting it on.
A small lump.
Keep your ass together, Kuno!
Yeah, Kuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma shit, stroke shit. Kuno's dad is so Kuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Kuno's dad. Speed shit, crime shit.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
There's a touch of grief.
Fuck are you talking, sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit. Get your fucking nun ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think cause you broke Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno
If he doesn't stop soon, he's going to collapse from exhaustion.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
He did not win. There is a crack in there now, and it's spreading across the face of his certainty.
Yeah, so fucking what? Fuck are you talking to Kuno about that kiddie shit?
He's trying to fuck you.
Fuck out of here. Kuno knows it's fucking lame. That's why Kuno changed it. Kuno can change it.
Don't change your name into that, Kuno.
Возьми мороженое, плес. Но его обычно нет нигде, но если будет... Да коричневое, блядь, ну какао мороженое. Остальные похуй на них. Да, мне обычных, ну типа, блядь, ну чтобы это было просто, блядь, коричневое мороженое. Ну ты понял, короче. Ну или можешь взять, блядь, балду, тоже коричневый, ну похуй. Почему? Ах ты ж, сука! Как так можно? Ну коричневое самое вкусное, блядь. Да иди ты нахуй, дружок! Белое можно есть только со всякими приколами, там типа, блядь, клубничная залупа. Что? Да ну не гони. Да ну тебя нахуй.
The fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Yeah, we got... Fuck fuck right they were. Fucking 3 years.
You can guess.
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink. That's right, it's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground, Leroy shit, ancient shit.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno!
Yeah, pig, this shit is done. Now get the fuck out of Kuno's face. Kuno needs to drop the bomb. Kuno doesn't... Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno does...
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunately, the street sweep.
No wonder the cafeteria manager seemed frustrated when he was giving us directions to the yard. Well, you did provide us with a very convenient access point to the crime scene.
Nah.
The Coppernado is back. What do you want?
Eva.
The man...
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Yes? What is it?
Hey, was there something you needed? Got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting...
Yes.
Two neon lit.
La puta madre.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain? Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
Kuno care? The fuck about it? Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor. That fucking had one thing majorly wrong with him. Do you remember how he looked? Fucking growth hormones. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno. Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate. Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows.
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly smile.
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending...
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is...
Fuck you. He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Words are fucking shit. Make you stupid. Kuno's...
Has Kuno been to some kind of school? Probably a school for children with...
That's the past, pig. Kuno's not there anymore. Kuno did his time.
Pig's come to take you.
Your test.
Get lost.
The fuck do you want? Good call, pig. Kuno doesn't...
Mm-hmm.
Everything's still cool here. Me? It's a boring story. Very...
Apricots.
Oh! Speaking...
True.
The gnarled...
Hello, hello.
Que jolly mess qui.
Right to work!
Hola, wandering man. How can I help? The little boy had the good on his promise to get me into trouble. To seek...
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know. So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes. I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the intro. I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library.
How does it?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job. I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you at least. Oh, they're just gone.
I agree, officer. Let's focus on the hanging, and later some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Nice. From what I learned, it's a minor nuisance. No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of art.
Fuck does Kuno care? So? Fuck, okay.
Kuno sent your fat ass.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you.
Good idea.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. Don't be saying what Kuno said back to Kuno. After this shit.
Yeah, real and
Kuno doesn't.
Не понял. Что за хуйню я выбрал? Ебать!
Bundle of, in the dark, it looks like something. Your hand, it's deep. You see, you don't have to take him.
I'm afraid.
And a groan rises from the man, and then pig. He's trying to call you pigs. His hand falls back on.
At least he got to. Well,
the lieutenant. There's still plenty to be scared of here.
I think this man wants
a pair of half open.
Can't you tell? It happens. Look, he's trying. What is there to do? We could. They don't do.
Here, the pile of blank silence.
Does Kuno care? Alright, that's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way. Where don't...
Not...
Kuno wants to hear all about it, but Kuno...
Kuno means Graham.
Wow. There you go.
There is no...
Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig? Yeah, you do some Sambo shit, sneak in. Is the hooker thing... What? Fuck right, you got...
Kuno window.
Fuck you.
Keep your ass together, Kuno.
Yeah, Kuno's got...
Stop.
There's a...
Fuck are you talking, sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit. Fuck right I am. Now get your turn into...
If he doesn't stop...
Kuno!
He did not win. There is a crack in there now, and it's spreading across the face of his certainty.
The fuck? Yeah, we got... Yeah, so fucking what? Fuck are you talking to Kuno about that?
He's trying... fuck out. Don't change your name into
fuck.
You can guess.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
Yeah, in a two.
Yeah, pig, this shit is done. Now get the fuck about. Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor. That fuck, do you remember Kuno?
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he...
Get the fuck, what are you? Trying to fuck on Kuno kicked that shit in the... Yeah? That, you wanna fuck on someone? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
Yeah?
Still.
You're
Get lost.
The fuck about it? Fuck you.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Oh.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
You're Get
lost.
Kuno
All I'm wondering, man. To get me...
What happened?
I was asked...
Did you?
At first, so I went... Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there. It's a minor nuisance. It's all good. I learned...
What else?
Not much. Tech, I did some research.
How did...
In parts. So, I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you, Ellie. Oh, they're just...
I agree.
Nice. From what I learned, it was a very... No problem.
He is sincere.
fuck does Kuno care? So? Yeah, so? Kuno did.
Kuno sent your fat ass running.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno...
Good idea.
You got fucked. You got fucked after this shit. You better not...
Yeah, real interesting.
The fuck about it? You're testing...
Get lost.
Kuno doesn't...
Блядь.
Hello again, officers. Have you... Can't you... I haven't really started it yet. This place is... I thought I'd... Yeah?
Let's be realistic.
You heard...
I don't condone the idea of using...
I ain't...
Actually...
We weren't put on this earth to make your life...
Our Canada.
The scruffy-haired little... The scruffy...
Ну. Я хуй знаю.
Hello, mister. Bye.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
О, имба, спасибо.
A bundle of... In the dark, it looks like a nest. Something. It doesn't. Your hand, it's deep. You see, you don't have to take...
I'm afraid.
And look, a groan rises from the man's throat. The man, and then a pig. He's trying his hand.
At least he got... I'm afraid.
And look, a groan rises.
Well...
The loot. There's still plenty.
I think this man...
A pair of...
Look, he's... What is there to do? We could... They don't do...
Yeah, the pile of black silence. The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps.
No wonder the cafeteria manager seemed frustrated when he was giving us directions to the yard. Well...
Fuck does Kuno care? Alright, that's how we split it. Word on the...
Not a...
Kuno wants to hear all... Kuno...
Kuno means Graham.
Alright. Kuno knew you'd try that sneak.
Tell him.
Kuno's got brains. This shit doesn't surprise Kuno. So Kuno's gonna give you one more chance.
Major.
Kuno won't take this shit lightly. The pieces are moving.
It's hard to see how not giving a boy a bag of amphetamine would cause some... Hard to see, but easy to feel. It's not hard to see at all. You hand out drugs to kids. The lieutenant's faith in your judgment will diminish significantly. None that you can see. No, you can see it. This young man has junior officer material in him. In another life, where he trusts you.
Tick, 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 tick. Decision time. What's it gonna be? You gonna fuck the Kuno? Alright, now we're talking. Whoa, that's heavy. There you go. More than...
There is no movement on the...
Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig? The fuck?
Yeah, we got...
Yeah, you do some Sambo shit, sneak in. Is the hooker thing real? What fuck, right? You got...
Kuno window.
Kuno's not fucking trying. Kuno's gonna go out like that too. Gonna be... Stop saying all this...
There's a...
Fuck are you talking, sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit. Get your turning...
If he doesn't... Kuno! He did not win.
Yeah, so fuck are you talking to Kuno about that? Kuno knows it's fucking lame. That's why Kuno...
You can't fuck with Kuno.
Fuck.
You can guess.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
Yeah, you do some... What is this shit? He's fucked up on roids to drink more. You can't kill him. Kuno's dad says he'll die by his own hand. Die suicide style. What? Fuck right, you got luck.
Kuno window.
Fuck you.
Keep your ass together, Kuno.
Stop trying to give Kuno your pity shit. Kuno, no. Kuno's gonna go out like that too. Gonna be just like Kuno. Stop saying all this.
There's a touch of...
Fuck are you talking, sad? Fuck right, turn it.
If he doesn't...
Kuno!
He did not win.
Yeah, pig. This, the fuck up. Kuno doesn't give a... That fuck. Do you remember Kuno?
Oh.
Kuno tried. Kuno kicked that shit in the... Get the... What are you?
Trying to fuck on Kuno?
Yeah? You wanna fuck on... Yeah?
Yes, you met...
Yeah?
Curious, my lead.
Yeah?
Still, seem...
Fuck you.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Oh, the...
You hear?
You're Get lost.
Kuno doesn't...
Hola, Wandering Man. To get me...
What happened?
I was at...
Did you?
At first, so I went... Serves me right for doing menial food. It's a minor... I learned...
What else?
Not much. I did some
How does...
In parts. So, as I count, I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you, at least. Oh, they're just gone.
I agree, officer. Let's focus on the hanging, and later some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Nice. From what I learned, no problem.
He is sincerely...
Да. Надо было стягивать ебучие ботинки сначала.
Fuck this... So? Look, pig.
Good idea.
What is this? Trying to be cool with you after this shit?
Yeah!
Kuno
Ладно, ни хера не осталось сделать, кроме как... побазарить с Рубем. А, нет, стоп. Можно еще пойти в магазин закупиться. Би-би-би. У меня там какой-нибудь байчак открылся.
The display rack. This is entirely.
Понял.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels.
Ба.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposed. Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across the spine of a book. A worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic Hard-Boiled Phase. Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals? Then this is the book for you.
Of course. Such violence and immorality. I mean, enjoy.
Shelves. This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and...
Ну так я могу это по-любому купить, что нет. Сейчас. Закачаю онлайн. Inland Empire. У меня тут есть наушнички на Inland Empire. Потом тут эта хрень. Там. То есть дохренище.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime. The throbbing in your head increases. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The book contains descriptions of various pseudo-scientific therapies. For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom. Made from the leafy twigs of a young birch. Even better if you can find someone else, preferably a large man dressed in nothing but a towel, to thrash you while you're spread naked and helpless on a cool slab. It is, and good for the circulation too. It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pail. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside. Among other benefits, it is alleged to... That seems improbable. For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the path. These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins. Especially if the this is exactly what you need. Androgenetic nudism. There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
Excuse me, sir. I believe you've been perusing that particular volume long enough. If you'd like to continue... Indeed. Something about that book does seem to have spoken to you. Well, I hope it contains what...
Ну и что там последнее?
The display. This is entirely complete.
Pain crash cold.
The display. This is entirely, completely. A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching. Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very She's laughing at him. Between the throne and the Hyundala man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of especially those leering types, who seem to wear nothing, but it's symbolic of vice, and the display rack before you is burdened under.
It is a bestseller for a reason.
О, да! Я купил весь магазин. Читаем парочку книг. Так, канал Dick Mullen.
In your hand, you hold Dick Mullen and the mistake. The cover features a pastiche of different scenes. In the foreground, a man in a dark overcoat clutches a pistol to his chest. The tagline reads, Detective Dick Mullen must prove his innocence after an old friend is murdered by someone who looks just like. Needless to say, it violates nearly every RCM regulation for a detective to investigate a murder in which he is a suspect.
Are you really reading that, detective? Good luck finding it. He's not much of a character, I think you'll find. Just a stand-in for the reader.
The point is for the reader to feel like they're solving the crime, along with Dick Mullen. A crude narrative convention. The story opens with a knock at the door. Detective Dick Mullen is greeted by Spillane needs Mullen to drive him in from Vespa to a small town along the Elysium coast. Despite his friend's apparent agitation, Mullen does as he's asked. Then an extremely unprofessional and hurtful stereotype that's offensive to all upstanding officers of the law. 2 days later, Mullen is arrested by the Vespa police and charged with the murder of Charlie Spillane. At his interrogation, Mullen learns that Charlie Spillane was shot in a bar in the very town Mullen dropped him off in by a man matching Mullen's. Desperate to clear his name, Mullen manages to convince the Vespa police to release him for 3 days so that Mullen may solve his friend's murder and prove his innocence.
What's the matter, detective?
The lieutenant shrugs, resigned to the idea that his profession will rarely, if ever, be accurately represented. They're not shitting you, detective. This is what the writers think passes for police procedure. Of course, Mullen didn't do it. That's the whole premise of the book. Anyway, Mullen returns to the seaside bar where Spillane was murdered. and meets a beautiful, mysterious woman. Deneuve reveals that she was Spillane's lover, and that he was mixed up with a local amphetamine smuggling operation. As soon as Mullin begins pulling, not only is the local police captain in on the amphetamine ring, so is the son of a powerful politician and a strung-out art collector named Torvald. Each of outwardly, the old police captain is a real law and order crypto-fascist, a barrel-chested man who's beaten his share of suspects to pulp. But he's also dirty and increasingly paranoid that someone's going to... He would certainly have the motive and the means, but the captain walks with a noticeable limp from an old... Torvald, the art collector, is a strung-out mess. Frankly, it's hard to imagine him holding a pistol steady enough to actually hit someone, let alone plug them 3 times in the chest. That said, Torvald and Spillane have a long history, and while interrogating him, Mullin discovers that Torvald was once involved with Deanna Deneuve. Could it be that this is all over a sordid love trip? A typical privileged twat. In all likelihood, he's just in over his head. The kid doesn't exactly have Dick Mullin's manly build, but he is the correct height. And while interrogating him at his home, one evening, Deanna Deneuve comes to Mullin's hostel room in tears. The two of them drink half a bottle. Yes, comfort and pleasure. The warmth of another... Well, that testimony won't be admissible any longer. As the two lovers share a post-coital cigarette, Deanna Deneuve turns to Mullin and says, "But I love you. The name of the troop. Always aim for the center of mass." Whatever it is, Mullin never hears the words. A blow to the base of his skull knocks him out cold instantly. Who can you trust in this wicked man? The lieutenant gives you a quizzical expression in return. When Mullin comes to, Deneuve is dead on the hostel bed next to him. To make matters worse, his clothes are covered with her blood. Mullin trashes his blood-stained clothes and flees the hostel, knowing it's only a matter of hours before the cops discover Deneuve's body, fleeing a crime scene, destroying evidence. Even if Detective Mullin didn't commit the murder, Dick Mullin won't be sent to the clink for the sake of some legal niceties. The heat is on. If Dick Mullin can't solve both murders before the cops catch up to him, he's going away for life. Can you solve the case before the cops close in? So, who did it, detective? Who killed Charlie Spillane and Deanna Deneuve? Could be. Who knows? Only one way to find out. You begin furiously flipping through pages. Even as you know these books follow, you try to grab the pages as they come loose. Dozens of pages scatter across the floor. The last fifth or so of the book seems to have been lost. It's possible that you could gather and reassemble the pages, but it would take way too long.
Ah, yes. The problem with mass-market paperbacks. They are not... Perhaps this is a sign that you should get back to solving your own murder, huh?
In your hand, you hold...
Так, блять.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here? Which book was it, sir? Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. I haven't read that one yet. I wish I could help you.
Well.
Hello again. Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. Some of these old paperbacks just don't have the durability. I would be happy to sell you another one, but
Не везет. Гач. Одежка. Точно.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here? Which book was it? Oh, I'm very...